Next weekend, I'm going away with my girlfriend, her dog, her mum and dad, and their dog.
Wow.
To a farm in Wales that has no electricity.
What? Why?
Why the fuck are you doing that?
Why?
Because, do you know women, right?
Yeah. They're always taking you to farms in Wales with no electricity. Yeah, that checks out. Classic.
No, she's like, oh my God, you get like an authentic 1700s experience with a hot tub.
1700s. Is that what she's going for?
Did I also tell you about the weight thing? I haven't told you about that yet, have I?
Oh, hang on.
It's on the same thing.
You can't skip over the weekend away in Wales with no electricity.
Are you taking like a portable charger for your phone, I'm guessing?
100%. I'll come back. I promise you I'll come straight back to that.
Literally, he's going to walk into that rented cottage with all these batteries taped on him like a fucking suicide bomber. Adam, how are you going to do without power? Oh!
I'm genuinely terrified of there being no
dongle
signal.
up my arse. Right.
Terrified.
In
case what?
In case like we get murdered on the farm and I can't ring anyone to tell them.
Oh, well, that's the problem. That's what you're doing. Just checking I'm going to be all right if I'm murdered. Just checking I'm all right if I'm going to be murdered. You could do with a break, mate.
Yeah.
Switch your finger off.
No. Got to put a fucking fire TikTok up, haven't I?
Oh, he's on TikTok. He's well addicted to TikTok. Follow Adam's TikTok at
Adam Rowe Comedian. Anyway.
And the podcast TikTok. He's loving TikTok.
This, right.
After saying it was for kids.
So we were in the living room the other day, and because we're going on that trip, Sam was like, oh my God, there's this amazing like zip wire place. Would you go on it? And I was like, I'll be scared, but I'll do it so that I don't look like a shithouse in front of you and your mum and dad. So yeah, but I'm not going to be happy about it. And she was like, okay. And she went, oh, hang on a minute. What do you weigh? And I was like, about 14 stone at the minute. I'm around there, put like a little bit back on. I got down to like 13.3.
But if I stress eat because there's no electricity, I might be heavier by the time you strap me onto it.
I went 14 stone, and she went, what is that in kilograms? And I think it's 88. Will you just check that for me, Carl? Right.
It's 80, yeah, it's 88.
And I went 88, and she went, oh, yeah, it's fine then. And I went, what? She went, there's a maximum weight limit on the zip wires of 150 kilograms. And I went,
right.
You looked at me and thought I was 30 stone.
Yeah. I don't know metric, but you do seem massive. I mean, there's only so much Welsh technology can do.
Can you imagine being a 5'9", a 5'9", 5'10"?
You imagining that, yeah?
Like slightly overweight man, and that being too much. Because I'm like the weight of like the average 6 foot man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that being too much for a zip wire? But yeah, I'm going to
150 kilograms is what? 30 stone?
Well, it's about 27.
Yeah. It's not zip wire territory, is it?
No.
Once you get past 20 stone,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah.
There's
27
a lot you can't.
23 stone.
150 kilograms is 23 stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's fat.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Could just be a very large person. An offensive lineman. Yeah.
Or a really, really, really tall woman.
Yeah.
How tall?
9 foot tall.
How fucking tall? I really don't find it funny making jokes about tall women.
That's not good for tall people, that.
No.
If tall
Twitter are coming for us again.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Tall lady Twitter.
Yeah. But I'm going to a farm with no lecky. But there's a hot tub. So that's good, isn't it?
And how's that? Is that
you have to pay for the extra
over
for the hot
coals?
tub. What?
Over coals. That's a real 17th century experience. Get in the hot tub. It's in the 1600s, they were always in hot tubs. Well-known fact. They were like, Liz, the Spanish Armada's on the coast. What are you going to do about it? Like, give us fucking 10 minutes. I'm in the old hot tub.
It's wood-fired. It's a wood-fired hot tub.
I really fucked my dates up on that one. The Armada was like 1583.
Oh. Fuck. I'm surprised Carl didn't correct you.
Sorry.
Yeah. See, that would have been funny if you'd got it right.
Right, let's just cut that out. Like in the Civil War, and they'd be like, the parliamentarians.
Bloody hell!
The parliamentarians are coming. It's not as good. All
right. It's a wood-fired hot tub. You get 1 bag of wood free with your stay, and you have to bring the rest with you. So that's next week. We're going next Friday.
What wood are you taking?
What?
What wood are you taking?
So I've bought an axe, and I'm going to Sefton Park next Thursday.
Right.
I'm going to cut down a few trees.
Against the law?
What?
Against the law?
Only if you get caught.
Yeah, that's true of everything, isn't it? Oh no, that's right. It's still against the law.
Yeah,
You can't murder kids. Yeah, only if you get caught. Otherwise, you're just active.
It's against the law to steal pebbles off a beach as
Exactly,
well.
Is it really?
Yeah, you can't steal pebbles off a beach. That's against the law.
It's not stealing if you just find it, though, is it?
On a beach.
Yeah.
The difference between finding a pebble on a beach and stealing a pebble from a beach is
You can't steal a pebble.
a balaclava.
You can't steal a pebble.
Yeah.
That means you go to Asda
like-
and find an Xbox.
I can't be asked paying for wood when there's so much wood available for free.
Why don't you take the axe to Wales, where I think they'll not... If you're in rural Wales and you start just hacking at, like, you know, in a forest, in a famous Welsh forest...
Because...
I think Sefton Park might cause you issues.
No, here's the thing. So
Adam walking around with a fucking axe in Liverpool, like, hey, is that Adam Rowe with an axe? Fucking hell.
No, here's the thing.
He can't steal pebbles, him.
So the place that you were going to, they give you one free bag of wood, and they're like, right, the rest of the bags.
You meant to go and buy the bags.
Yeah, the rest. Either bring the rest yourself or fucking $3,000 a bag, right?
No. About £6, but yeah.
Yeah, but like they're meant to be like £3 in a B&M, so there's still like big markup.
Why didn't you go to B&M on the way?
Because it'd be cheaper to buy an axe and just spend the day in the park.
No, no, not really. How much is an axe?
Well, I've already got the axe.
Have you got an axe?
Yeah.
Where did you get that from?
I got it from B&Q about a year ago. It's under my bed.
Take the axe to the people with the wood
Yeah.
and go, giz the fucking wood.
Yes, mate. Yes.
It's quite easy, yeah?
Less work.
Yeah, I've got an axe under my bed. It's next to my baseball bat. If anyone ever breaks in, I throw them the baseball bat so it's a fair fight, and then I run at them with the axe.
Cool. Wow.
Have you not got any weapons?
Seneca has a big screwdriver.
What?
A big screwdriver.
A big screwdriver.
Oh, so they can unscrew
Could she sort the fucking table out, like?
Yeah.
I'm going to unscrew your shotgun. Nah, you can't shoot me now. It's all apart.
I've got nothing, me.
I am so mesmerised by you away for the weekend with no power, just knowing how you are. And I just don't know how that's going to go. I know you've done like...
I have actually bought 6.
You've done a supercharge. Oh my God. You've done a super... There's going to be so many arguments. We booked this so we could be closer to nature and do a 17th century experience. Like, 2 seconds.
6 power
It's going to
banks.
really wind her up.
Well, she asked for 2 power banks because she wanted them as well.
Yeah. Power banks.
What happens when they run out?
Well, I'm hoping the 6 will last the weekend. Like
What
2
if they
a day,
don't?
innit?
What if they don't? When are you going away?
Friday.
Coming back?
Sunday night.
What do you do on your
should
phone
be.
to fucking blitz through 6 batteries?
No,
in
he's
2
he
days?
doesn't know, but he's being careful, isn't he?
I'm just being careful.
Just being careful.
I cannot wait. I don't want that to just get... I want you to come back and do the full report. Because I know
was
you...
thinking-
You've only done 4 months, but you've done a supercharged 4 months, haven't you, as a relationship? But it's strain, that. It's strain. And I know you've got to be on best behaviour because her parents are there and everyone's having fun.
Oh, they're not staying on the exact same site that we are. They're the one over because they didn't want to pay for the hot tub. And we were like, fuck you.
And you can bang as well.
Yeah, okay. So you're not in the same 17th century house?
No, it's not a house. It's like a little cabin. It's sort of like glamping. Do you know what glamping is?
Yeah.
It's like glamorous camping.
Yeah, thanks.
But it's not glamorous.
Thanks for that, 2012. Do you know what glamping
It's not
is?
glamorous. You don't get electricity.
Yeah. It's actually, if they call it camping, it's £5 for a bag of wood. If they call it glamping, it's £8.50. That's the difference between.
But I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm just going to sit in the hot tub for 3 days.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be
You're looking
really
forward to
good.
wasting the time to come back home.
Yeah. I can't wait to come back. Like, do you ever have that?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, but I can't wait to come back. Like, I'm already on that Sunday afternoon. Like,
I remember Joe Rogan talking about going hunting because he's big into hunting, isn't he? He does bow hunting and he goes with his mates. Like he's
kills elk and then eats them.
He gets tags and he does it all properly. And he was saying that there's been times where they're in the middle of this hunt where they're away in like, is it the Utica? No, what the fuck is it called? Like the outback in North America, like into Canada and everything, and it's freezing, and all the food you've got is in your backpack, and you've got your bow, and you're trying to trail some deer or something, and you're absolutely freezing, and it's all worthwhile for that moment when you get back and you get to just like have warm water because you've been so cold and it's been so bleak and you've been so hungry and the wind's been biting and your dick's shriveled and your fingers hurt, and it's all worthwhile. You get an elation when you get back and there's warm water and you get to lie in a bed and you're like, yeah. Or just lay in the bed for the whole time and be like, oh, this is dead nice.
No, because it's not the same thing. It's like wearing a coat indoors. You won't feel a benefit when you go outside. That old adage.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's like?
So you want to feel dreadful to then feel good.
It's like when people say now.
It's like when you don't wank for 3 days so that the cum feels better on Wednesday.
Right.
That's the one.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. Went right on, man.
What you now know is that when Adam starts wanking bands, it's at the start of the week. He really, he doesn't. You don't just start a wanking band on Thursday like a fucking weirdo.
Do you know what it's like? It's like people now going, "Oh my god, thank fuck it's the weekend." I'm like, yeah, it's like every day is the weekend right now.
Yeah.
Not for everyone though, eh?
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean for me. I feel like if I had a job where I was like, I fucking hated it, I'd be like, yes, the fucking weekend. Now I'm like, it's just the same as yesterday. Yeah. It's just called Saturday.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm really looking forward to
Thinking of taking Finn to vlog it. You can vlog the shagging as well.
I'm looking forward to looking into Finn's eyes when you tell him he's going to a cabin in Wales to vlog you run out of like power. That would
What do you
be
mean?
amazing.
He lives in a cabin in Wales, doesn't he?
Yeah. You could just drive home.
I mean, he lives in Wales, but I love it how like real. They're all cabins.